Telatalk.
Season 13, episode 1. Why did I think it would be any different?
Yo, I try to get our voices to harmonize.
We are back on the new year.
We here. Only one
of
of us is queer.
you figure out who.
Yeah, we'll leave it up to the fans.
So,
Yo, I might sign up to be one of those non-binary folks.
If Michael B. Jordan texts you, you leave. Yo, these niggas is different.
Yo, you think you could hold your own against Michael B. Jordan?
Hell no, nigga. I lose that battle right away. This nigga got money.
No, I meant like not in a. Oh, okay. I meant in two ways. Like if Michael B. Jordan texts your shorty, we're both losing. Like I know that for a fact. But I also think like in a fight, I'm getting my ass beat too.
Oh, you mean like fighting Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
I think he's actually trained boxer because he had to do some other shit for Creed. But if he's not trained, I'll fuck that nigga up.
Yeah, that's what I hate was like all these pretty dudes in the actors booth because like Michael B. Jordan is just a face. Like he doesn't like animate well. He doesn't speak very well. He doesn't like really control his body very well.
You're almost like Michael B.
He don't even really deliver his lines to like the utmost ability. He just be looking. You feel me?
You're gonna love that Drake Certified Lover Boy album. You gonna love
that's why it hurts me. If like that's like his acting career. I don't know what he is like in person. If he has a personality, what he's into. I bet I'm cooler than him though. So there's that.
Oh, this is LA hate. Well, if for anybody that's lost, this comes from a Drake bar that you'll hear in like 3 months.
I'm super ready for that Drake project.
Are you for real?
Yeah, you didn't know?
What do you mean I didn't know?
You didn't know about me?
What do you mean I didn't know about you? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm certified.
This nigga, get the fuck out of here. This nigga corny as shit. I'm like, what is this nigga talking about?
Yo, you must have not heard.
I guess we just stumbled up on a good conversation. I mean, that album is coming out soon. It's gonna come out maybe then.
And everyone is nervous. No one's had an album announcement since.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get a big album and then come out when this nigga come out. Like, regardless what you think about this nigga, he's gonna do numbers.
They ain't been promoted shit. Even over in TDE, you saw what they did?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Punch started a rap group.
Punch raps though.
Yeah. Nobody cares.
I like Punch's shit. Punch had a verse on some Kendrick shit or some Schoolboy shit like a while ago. I like Punch's verses. I think Punch could rap.
Look,
I think Punch is making a group against Drake. Nigga, what the fuck?
Look, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. I fuck with Punch. Punch's verse on Untitled 5 where it says, I study the son of God but still don't recognize my flaws. Look, that shit is hard. I fuck with Punch. But you made a rap group of like 10 dudes and combined, y'all got like the Spotify listens of like, I don't know, like a fucking like Krista Man 280.
What 10 niggas he did a group with? Who you grouped
Come
up
on,
with?
man, don't make me find the hip hop heads Reddit thread because like.
Is this from hip hop heads? I didn't hear about this to be honest. And Punch be on the Chatty House all the time. By the way, Chatty House super overrated, bro.
It's over.
I'm saying it's overrated. Niggas be talking about a bunch of bullshit in groups. I'm cool. Like I don't want to hear none of these corny niggas talk about this shit anyways.
I don't even know what to Google to find this.
TDE Punch group, music group. Let me see if I can find it.
No, you can't even find it. You can't even find it.
So you made.
Oh, here we go. I found it.
All right.
So boom. So I'm just gonna read this. TDE President Punch announces a room full of mirrors, a group he is starting. Here, I'm just gonna list
name.
Okay, first of all, in order of like importance, I'm gonna list off the members and how fire they are. So of course we have Punch.
Yeah.
Right.
And you starting off with Punch, Jesus.
The next most notable name here is Daylight.
Daylight can spit.
Yeah, so you already know what type of time we on. And then in no particular order, we have Hari, Lyric Michelle, Nick Grant, Early Riser, Ichiban Don. That's a fire name, first of all.
I like that
and
name.
Billy Maury.
I see what Punch is doing here, though. It's a good move. Whoever pop out of this shit gonna just get signed to TDE.
You think this is popping off against Certified Lover Boy?
Hell no, nigga. You comparing the niggas you gotta compare to the Drake is it gotta be like Cole and Kendrick. Like
you're not ready for those Ichiban Don bars.
I don't know any of those people.
Me neither.
We'll joke about that shit and then we're like, damn, we really like this shit when they drop some shit. But I definitely see the the business acumen of Punch there. Like, whoever pops out of all those motherfuckers is getting signed to TD. I'm pretty sure that's the agreement.
That's probably the direction it's going. I want them to be like almost like a caricature of a rap group. Like, I need Ichiban Don to come through with the ODB style shit.
He
I need
sounds like the ODB ass nigga.
Yeah, I need Lyric Michelle, whoever she or he or they
I've heard of her.
Come through.
I've heard
Nick,
of her.
Nick Grant got to be the token white guy with bars and
Nick
like
Grant
a do-rag.
sounds like a fucking kicker on the football team.
Nick Grant sounds like one of the dudes that raided the Capitol building.
I knew somebody was gonna catch it straight today. I knew it.
Oh shit!
But nah,
Nick Grant probably out there minding his own fucking business. So
big
like,
facts.
oh shit.
But nah, like that certified lover boy shit. Like we spoke about this on here maybe like a few podcasts ago. I think this album is gonna be a really good album because the last few albums to me they were okay, but they haven't been like nothing was the same. Nothing was the same to me is like the pinnacle of what Drake could be, and if he hones it, he really focuses.
Even though Scorpion was a really good effort because he split it up and
too much records.
Yeah, but he gave the people what he wanted. He compromised for sure.
Yeah, well, it's not a compromise because a compromise would be you make 12 records and then 6 and 6, not 26 and 26. That's just like I just put it all out.
You know it's a compromise because nobody's happy and nobody got what they wanted.
I mean, some people really love that album.
Yeah, we got an album full of him hating on Kanye, and then an album.
The first half was full of him hating on Kanye. The second half was him singing about what's shorty name? Georgia Smith. Georgia Smith and she's worth singing about though.
Michaela Terry, whatever her name is.
I don't know who that is,
but most likely Georgia Smith.
Yeah, I don't know how we came about this fucking.
They got to form a rap group of. They got to form a music group of just women that have.
I know
beaten
you're gonna
Drake.
say this.
Because that's a very powerful group.
I was about to say that's an elite group. Right
yeah, because off top we got Rihanna, we got J-Lo, we got Georgia, we got mad people.
You can take J-Lo out of that shit for me, but the other two could make an elite duo.
Look, just the one is an elite.
One of them is enough. Yes, 100%. Yeah. We can continue this on that
Wait,
Bad
I'm not
Bunny
done with Certified Lover Boy.
Oh no, what were you gonna say?
I forgot, but just know I'm certified in these streets.
The Bad Bunny.
I got my paper stamp.
Record. Was this on his album?
Bad Bunny Booker T?
Yeah.
Dog, I have no idea.
Because I don't remember this being on his album. I don't remember me listening to this song, but I also don't remember if I listened to this whole album before we spoke about it on here. Because that record is hard.
Just know that Booker T is a legend. No, this wasn't on the record.
Okay, so this is just a single. This is what I thought it was going to be. That record is hard, and that the visuals of that record is hard.
Actually, it was on the album.
Okay, all right. That record is hard. I don't remember me getting to that record, but the visuals on this record is actually really dope. This is what I say about Bad Bunny, where it's like this nigga actually has more of a creative lane to go in than most like Spanish artists, to be honest. Like him and J Balvin are the only two to me that like really get that shit like that, where like your videos are good, your sounds are good, and you don't use the same sounds as everyone else.
Yeah, because I get it's easier like when the reggaeton genre to be just. It's already so huge. You can become ginormous just not doing anything 100%. Exciting or different, right?
A lot of these niggas get billions of views. Billions of views on YouTube.
Yeah, so to do something like this, and Bad Bunny has like consistently been doing different shit, weirder shit, pushing boundary shit. Like, it's tough, man. Bad Bunny is the Puerto Rican DMX, so there's that.
Hey, no, I like this video a lot, and I guess I just never listened to this record, but the lyrics on this shit is dope. The beat on it is pretty dope too. I wish they would have done more with Booker T, because Booker T was my era of like me watching wrestling. Like, so I wish they would have done more. You remember when
he called Hulk Hogan nigga on camera?
Hulk Hogan coming for you, nigga. The lady that was there would laugh too.
Yeah, the face he made after that was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to say that.
Bro, because you know you're going to get fined like a motherfucker, especially in that time. Well, yeah, in that time, yeah, because everybody was watching TV more than they watch TV now. But I wish the only thing that I would have said, I wish he would have done more with Booker T. Towards the end is when like they let Booker they told Booker T like to do some shit, like Booker T started dancing at the end. He did the fucking sucker shit that he always does.
Yo, I might have to get back into wrestling because people keep telling me that like it's good again.
Who is telling you that wrestling is good? Wale?
Alright. Huh?
Wale?
No, I don't speak to Wale.
Or Smoke Dizza?
Smoked is it's actually
They all
Ransom was telling me.
I mean,
but apparently like the storylines are like just as because it's been going on so long and like the storylines have been coming like more and more and more ridiculous and shit.
Yeah.
Because you can't just like keep fucking Vince McMahon's daughter. Like it's not gonna happen.
You know Triple H is married to her for real, right?
Yo, shout out Triple H, man. I didn't know he was still alive. So that's two good things I heard today. So I'm happy. But yeah, so apparently like it's worth getting back into. I'm gonna watch 30 minutes of shit. When did we even play that shit? Friday Night SmackDown, right?
It's Monday night. Monday night. Whoa, how it used to be when we used to watch. It's Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, Monday night, and now they're on the same channel, which is dope. So look, this episode comes out January 8th. We're not telling you guys that we're recording this January 2nd, so
definitely not January 2nd.
when season 13 episode 2 airs, I would have watched an episode or a showing of SmackDown, maybe even Raw, and I'll get back to you. That's my homework.
I couldn't do it. Like, that shit to me, like I look at it back, like, the old ones are fucking fire. But the storylines is good, but the fucking just niggas wrestling, and that shit is, I couldn't do it, fam. The storylines is good, but like when Stone Cold used to go into the, like, you've seen the meme before where fucking Vince McMahon got his, like, leg broken, Stone Cold comes as, like, a nurse.
Yeah.
And turns around, starts beating his leg. Like, that shit is jokes, my nigga. And, like, I've heard podcasts where, like, they have, like, Triple H or like Stone Cold, and then like they ask him like, yo, what was the craziest like writing that you guys had to do, but like what wouldn't be aired? I think I spoke about it on here where like he had to like Triple H had to go into like a funeral home and pretend he was fucking some wrestler's dead girlfriend or whatever, like at the funeral home, and he was like, yo, that shit was so awkward. Cause like there was a funeral ongoing next door, and this nigga was in the shit like trying to like, and like the guy had to catch him in the act, and then like they had to like fight in the funeral. That shit is crazy.
Imagine you doing that. You have a whole ass fight scene, and then the camera guy's like, "Fuck, we need a different angle. Do it again."
But the crazy thing about
the
that
lighting
is
was off.
Why they spoke about that, because I think this was on like Opie and Anthony, and like, you know, we listened to the old ones. They were talking about like how Triple H was saying like basically how you can write, like the writers can write whatever, and Vince McMahon's like, all right, that's good, let's go. Like, but it can't be like no corny shit. It has to be like, you know, like it has to tie in. Because Patrice O'Neal also was a writer for WWE too.
So was Tina Fey.
Yeah, so like that's the type of shit. Like you just write the wildest shit. I know she didn't write on there. You just write the wildest shit, and then like Vince McMahon's like, all right, we're going with that one today. Let's go. And like it could be like the wildest shit. Like the niggas like fight off a skyscraper or some shit like that. Instead of, yo, let's go.
No, I think they're limited by the fucking ring, right?
Yeah, really limited.
If we just made WWE like a fucking TV show,
I can see that. I see what you mean.
Can you imagine like a story or an arc or like a season revolving around Booker T getting revenge on Hulk Hogan, like in real life? That'd be fucking amazing.
The thing that they would have to do is that they would have to still have wrestling, because you know the fans would have to go.
Course.
So the ring thing would have to be there. What they need to do is film a Larry David like curb outside of it. But they used to do it too. They used to have like longer shows in the beginning before the match where like Vince McMahon would be pulling up, and then fucking fucking Stone Cold is there with like a dirt bike and just like starts riding up and down his fucking limo or something like that. Like you need more of that for that to
look. The WWE is just an anime. To write some shit. Yeah, it's just an anime. It's an anime. It's a fighting anime. That's it.
In real life, though. Yeah,
so if you just like lean into that a little more,
yeah,
we'd have something. I might have to start this. Who do you think Stuyvesant's ready to wrestle?
Stuyvesant's not wrestling anybody, first of all.
Why not? He got the type. He could be the next fucking. Who was the dude that just squished people's heads?
I don't remember who that is.
The Great Khalid.
all I know is that we I think I stopped watching wrestling by then. I only watched wrestling in like the 90s, like 90s and early 2000s. But if
you definitely had an Edge composition notebook in school.
Fuck no, you know that. Okay, my aunt used to be my aunt was a dentist, and he used to go into her practice.
That's fucking joke.
Yeah, and she was like, "Yeah, you want this nigga's autograph?" I was like, "Fuck no, I don't want that shit." I was like 10 already by that time, 11. I was like, "I'm not watching that bullshit."
Oh, you was too cool for wrestling already at 10. Damn.
I told you I only used to watch it early 2000s and then late 90s. I only used to. That was my era, like the Rock, Stone Cold, Booker T, Triple H, them niggas, Shawn Michaels, all them niggas, like that used to be my shit.
Who do you think would be more?
Whack.
Who do you think would be more of a problem texting your girl, Bad Bunny or Michael B?
Okay, I'll entertain this question because that's actually a pretty good one. It depends on if what ethnicity is the girl.
Okay, I hear you.
If she's Spanish, Bad Bunny's a problem.
Yeah.
If she's like just like an American like black chick or like a white girl or like a European chick or like if it's an Italian chick, it's also a problem because they love reggaeton in Italy. But like you know what I mean. Like if it's just like a normal chick, then yeah, like Michael B is definitely taking that. You definitely getting that Drake line for that one. But if otherwise, like if it's a worldly chick, I think Bad Bunny take it.
Nah, I have to agree with you. I think Bad Bunny, like, maybe he doesn't like have his like the numbers like of influence on women. Yeah. Like Michael B. Jordan probably get more women, but the women that want Bad Bunny, they fucking kill for him. Like they don't commit crimes. Like that's my argument there.
It's all Spanish women, boy. That's all it is. If that girl listens to reggaeton, it's over for you, kid. It's over for you. It's just like you going to a Romel concert and like he'd be like, "Yo, like let's leave." She's going.
Like, yeah, she's going. It's
she's
over.
Going. It's a wrap.
I was like, don't even bother asking for an autograph because like that shit is dead, son.
But yeah, that Bad Bunny shit was dope. That was a really dope. Really, this nigga in the Ducati again.
Oh yeah, he heating his shit up.
But the Bad Bunny shit, yeah, that shit was dope. That shit was super dope.
Yo, I got news on him if you want some.
I mean, you already told the fans about this nigga.
Yeah, so his baby mom's moved into the complex, but in a different apartment.
This nigga giving us updates about somebody who wouldn't even fucking know.
They doing the ill co-parenting. It's kind of lit.
Oh,
yo, my dog's about to go nuts in like 40 seconds. You want to pause? He's got UPS.
No punching, we back.
Co-parenting.
Well, speaking of two people that are co-collabing, it's Pharrell and Virgil. Pharrell had Virgil on the Other Tone podcast. I think this was their first episode back. He had Pharrell and Cause on there. It's like a 45-minute episode. But the clip that everybody was mostly talking about was the episode where they talked. Well, the part of the episode where they talked about the legacy and like what basically like what you want to leave behind and like them paving the road for new people. Basically, Pharrell was there with fucking family, and he was saying how he doesn't have any of those cars anymore. Like, you know, like the shit that we like Pharrell for, he doesn't have any of that shit anymore because, you know, he's an older person now. So, like,
he even lays it off his tats.
Yeah, everybody's going. Well, I think everybody's going that whole route where it's just like I'm trying to put as much people on so like we can take over shit. And he was saying, family was basically saying like, nigga, I hear you, but I drive that LaFerrari that you still got. Because Pharrell saying that he doesn't, that's the only car he got left. He got a LaFerrari left, which is still like, nigga, I'm still shitting on you. A LaFerrari, even if you got money, you can't get. You have to have relationships to have a LaFerrari. So they have that, and they had the basically what I got this topic for was for what Virgil said more. Like I feel like Virgil get killed all the time for like, you know, like
Virgil get killed for a lot.
A lot, either biting.
A lot of it is his fault though.
Well, I'm not saying it's not, but is it like, you know, niggas saying that he bites his shit, whatever. But he was basically telling a story about how when he was in the Louis Vuitton office and he was like thinking of ideas or whatever, he spoke to somebody. Why I fuck with him is because he spoke with somebody who inspired him as a kid. I forgot what the dude's name was, but basically he was saying that he was the first person in Chicago to like embrace one polo head to toe, because it was more of a preppy thing at that time. I think it was still around the time right before the low shit happens with New York City. That's like,
I think I know who it was. It was Josh Madden.
It's not Josh. Shout out to Josh. But yeah, he was speaking about like basically like the influence that he caused in that neighborhood with everybody, like, you know, like niggas wearing some shit that you never seen before kind of opens up your mind to new shit. So basically, I guess like he was basically saying, he was using it as a metaphor as to like now these big companies will be more reluctant for you to graffiti in the inside of a building rather than being on the outside of a building and showing it to everybody else. And I feel like that's a good metaphor for what fashion is now, where it's like we want all the street shit in here.
Yep.
And the street shit isn't displayed on the street anymore. If that makes sense to everybody, it's like the streetwear shit to me now is just like, I can kind of see what he was saying with not with the streetwear is that shit, but it's different now where it's just like, oh, like no, like it's more commercialized basically.
Yeah, it's been corroborated into like the corporate stuff. So,
but I feel like a lot of that has to do with not with them, but like. Some of that has to do with them because you deal with these corporates now, and the ideas and the ideas and the brand structure or creativity deals with that for like with you. You're the head creator of Louis Vuitton, and that's why you have Louis Vuitton having a lot more like streetwear shit. Like they still do the sneakers with the one skater. I forgot what his name was. It's like it starts with an L though. It's the Paris nigga.
Beats me. I was just thinking about I was thinking about like the next headline I could make real quick.
This nigga. But yeah, that's basically what it was to me. Like I feel like a lot of that shit has to do with them as well. But like, if you're doing it in the sense of like you're paving the road for everybody, like Pharrell was saying, like he was like, all them doors that was closed on us, we got to make sure that the doors open for them when they come up. And I agree with that shit. Basically, for us co-sign everything that Virgil says to me sounds a little better. That's all I was gonna say. It sounds a little better when you got somebody who's solid. Yeah, if you got somebody solid next to you, what you say, if it's anything worth substance, it sounds a lot better for you. Like you could be around a real solid nigga and just be like, you can say some bullshit sometimes, and that shit might sound right to somebody.
You'd be like, you know what? Just off the strength of your character, like I take what you have to say a little differently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they basically were explaining what they're trying to do with all that, with like trying to create and trying to help people create and open doors for everybody for the industry. Like they want to basically get a lot of designers who aren't only trained or went to school for design, and they want to be like the next head creators because they're the people who like not really design, but those are the people who innovate. And that's what they were trying to do. That's what they were saying that they were doing with the creative director shit, with the black creatives. I think that's what it's called. With with what Cause and all of them are trying to do. And that's what I was trying to get to see what the fuck they were gonna do with that. Like if this is just like, you know, some shit where niggas just throw money in there and do it. But it seems like they have programs and stuff that they're gonna get for like kids in like inner cities like Chicago or like New York, Virginia, and shit like that. Obviously, you did not listen to it.
I think a fucking airplane's landing in my fucking parking lot. Holy shit.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, wouldn't it? I have a skincare review for Pharrell's Human Race.
I mean, how long have you been using it?
What's today's date? The 6th?
The 7th.
The 7th. Excuse me. The 7th. It's actually... So, by the time this comes out, I would have been using the product for 2 weeks.
All right, that's enough time.
That's solid enough, yeah, right? It's about 2 weeks. Maybe
I would
like
say a month would be a good bar, but 2 weeks is good. Like you can tell like if it's changing something in your skin or not. Go ahead.
I can't say like if it's better than what I've been using. Actually, I can. It's the moisturizer is definitely better. But here's what I will say: I don't really use like these higher end like Spectrum products. Like I used to be cool with like the Walgreens shit, right? Some CeraVe, some Pond's, I'd be straight. You give me that fucking face lotion with the SPF, I'm there.
This nigga use some bullshit.
Nah, but this shit, like, I knew it was a different level or game or ballpark or like different opposition when. Hold on. Sidetrack because of the word opposition. So, shorty that got killed in the fucking Capitol building, right?
Yeah.
And they kept fucking putting the fucking music video. I don't know what artist this is or what song it is about, like, just smoked an op.
Oh, niggas is wild, man. Rest in peace to that lady.
They said they were smoking. First of all, they got her name wrong. They said they were smoking Roberta Paulson Run. So I was like, Jesus.
This niggas be wild. Keep going what you were saying about the skincare shit.
Oh yeah, but like you could just tell. Like the second I put it on my face, pause. Like I knew it was like, oh, this is some real shit. Cause it came on like thicker, and like the next day I was like, damn, that shit works. Pause.
But I do find that a lot with products that I have used, because like a lot of the people who give me tips on products, they're all women. So like Michael B. Jordan got them. But I'm a person that's like in the middle of that shit. Like I'm not spending crazy amount of money like La Mer products and shit like that. I'm not buying $200 face creams and stuff like that. I'm a good medium. Like I'll buy Kiehl's. I buy like there's a few other brands that I wear, but like I feel like Pharrell shit is a medium. It's like $100 for the 3, right?
Yeah,
that's a really good price. Like that's if that works for you, that's a good bar. Cause like you only gonna have to spend $100 like every 6 months. Maybe a year, depending on how much you lather the product.
You the dude who did a fucking clay mask for 6 months straight, so I trust you.
6 months straight, nigga, that's too much. That'll fucking be face. I do masks like probably two or three times a week. That's about it. I seen you walk through the hood with a nose strip on, so I know you never different. In your life, nigga. I'm not that nigga at all. You wildin'. But yeah, like I've heard good shit about it. Like there's a few girls that I know who have that, and I'm asking like, yo, like. Because they take their skin shit serious. So, like, I was like, yo, is that shit actually good? And they're like, yeah, it's actually really good. Like, for the price point, too, it's a really good price. So, I was thinking about buying it. I don't know if it's still sold out, but I'll buy it soon.
They restock pretty often when they always announce it. I just know that all the Ariana Grande stands be shitting on it on the online reviews.
Oh, still from that fucking album?
Yeah. Yo, they hold on to that shit, bro. Like, it's scary.
Hey, yo. They need to get a life, fam. That shit is ridiculous.
No, that shit was nuts.
We'll get.
Shout out Ariana Grande. Come on the pod.
I mean,
I got some shit to say to you.
If we get on the pod, we definitely gonna get 100,000 comments of shit like immediately.
Nah, bro, I want the smoke from the.
I don't want to deal with their ass.
Actually, no, they're gonna dig up some sick shit. They'll probably find like that first ever Twitter account I had when I was 9. Oof.
They would not find that. You deactivated that.
I don't know. Did I?
Nah, after you don't use it for a while, it goes away. If you deactivate it, if you didn't, it's up.
I'm pretty sure I was adding Disney, and I was like, yo, let me smash the chick from Wizards of Waverly Place, please.
You were.
I was 9.
Like, I was about to say, and like you was fucking 30 doing that shit. We'll finally get to the news that broke before. I think that was the 31st that it broke. Literally the last day of the year. I guess Doom had told his wife Jasmine to announce it on that day, but he passed away on October 31st. On Halloween. He passed away on Halloween. So rest in peace to Doom. For all you,
rest in peace, Doom.
Everybody who knows anything about this podcast, the person that we praise the most is Doom, Jay-Z, and Pharrell. Doom has a lot to do with a lot of the creativity that like I go through with the podcast. Like for those who don't know, that the reason why I don't record videos is because I heard Doom explain why he wears the mask, and basically he was explaining that it became more about what rappers look like rather than what they sound like. Yeah, so
I remember that.
He almost just took that all away with
he wanted complete anonymity.
Yeah, and not even that. Like I think that's how he went into it. But then again, like he says, then it allows him to like expound on so much characters. Like he for those listening to Doom, you know all the fucking characters. Victor Vaughn.
He even said that it'd be boring if he just rapped from like his own perspective.
From his own perspective. He treated it more like a book where there's multiple characters in the layers and everything is just a big book. So like they have Victor Vaughn, Lover X, Doom, MF Doom,
King Ghidorah,
Victor Vaughn. It's a whole bunch of them shits.
There's like if you thought the Marvel universe was big, you gotta get into
this nigga got his own Marvel universe.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, that shit was a shitty way to go out throughout the year. But for some reason, I didn't feel bad about it because like. I don't know, the way that Doom just constructed everything was always on his own terms. Like
especially because the way it was announced, us not knowing until when we were allowed to know.
Yeah.
Like knowing like the spiritualness of Doom.
Yeah.
Like, it helps in the grieving process, especially when like someone like you admire goes away. When you understand that they wouldn't want you to do certain shit like that or feel super sad about it, because we still got Doom. Doom's in my phone.
100%.
I'm always have Doom.
I was listening to Doom that day before I even knew what had happened.
Yeah.
So like that's very simple with me. I mean, like I try to get as much Doom shit off of gas drawers before it all went
Everything's
out.
gone, which is great.
Everything's gone, and I love that shit because the thing that you have to understand about Doom is that Doom, the sole reason why Doom is able to do whatever he wants is because he's not confined to any higher powers as far as like a music label or like people owning his likeness or his IP or whatever. So everything that Doom did or does or has coming
Doom,
forward,
yeah.
it's all Doom shit. So if you stream his music, that's his all going to his wife, his kids, families, everybody who worked on all that shit with him. If y'all can find more shit, because I'm sure they'll bring more shit up on gas draws. They'll probably restock some of that shit, find it, buy the vinyls, buy everything, because Doom and his family gonna get all that shit. Like I said, I try to get as much shit as possible. I try to get all the figurines, the magnets. He had a whole bunch of shit, the pins,
he put
the
out
shirts.
He even put out some shit. Yo, you know what's kind of nuts then? Didn't shit come out like in between October 31st and December 31st?
I think it came out at the end. I think it came out at the end of October, early November, and I told you that it was odd that he was putting out so much shit.
Yeah,
and it makes sense now.
Man. Yeah, that's some shit to think about, but
it makes sense now.
It makes sense.
Even the more irony of it, like I know everybody has said this, all the Dooms fans have said it, but like it still holds weight to me. Yeah, the mask thing. Like he went out on the year that everybody was wearing masks, and it's like that to me is more.
Well, not everybody.
Not everybody, yeah, but to me that is more significant than people may make it seem. Like it may be like a very like surface level thought, but like if you deal on the world, like the universe of how Doom works with the shit, like that's some mad villain shit for real.
For sure.
That's some mad villain shit for real.
That was a super villain's final trick.
That's some mad villain shit for real. Doom is the illest rapper of all time to me as far as lyricism. I've always said that Doom is my favorite rapper as far as lyrics. Hov is my favorite rapper of all time, but no, I don't think anybody raps better or raps with like an emphasis like Doom does. Or like
the way he just puts shit together, like the words he uses,
who
the
else
styles
could
he
do that
uses,
shit?
Off beat, on beat, no beat.
It all fucking
impeccable.
fits in. Like it's like this nigga makes music with Lego pieces that don't fit together. Or like this nigga makes a puzzle out of music, and the last piece is always the piece that doesn't fit in correctly, but it fits and it makes the picture. It's everything is a little off edge, but it makes sense. And that's the thing that all shit was about Doom with me, where it's just like I've listened to Doom since like 2012, 13, 14, probably around that time. And I still listen to Food, which is my favorite album of all time. I mean, my favorite album out is his, for sure. I still listen to Food, and then I think of shit like, oh, this nigga is on another level. Like, I mean, people have heard us have the conversation of me asking you, do you know what cookies signifies?
Right.
And you're
we
like,
even had a whole episode called Cookies.
You're like, nah, I don't. And I'm like, this nigga is literally rapping about his cookies in his fucking
computer.
laptop. And I'm like, that had been... That was literally last year, probably. And
that we talked about it,
yeah. And I had listened to Doom for at least 6-7 years, and I just got what the fuck that shit was about. And that's how much multi-layered Doom's like bars or just music or something like that. Like Food is completely just him using food as a metaphor for a lot of shit, whether it be friends or like street life or drinking or girls
and
or whatever.
He makes it flow so effortlessly
It's
and
so
fun.
effortless.
But when you try and rap along, you be stumbling because
100%.
it's hard. It's really difficult.
Because in that what you say?
Just akin to like what you were saying, where like you just caught that bar like a year ago after listening for years and years. Like I've seen people, who were like when he passed and they were posting his lyrics and shit.
Yeah.
One caught my eye. I was like, yo, I didn't even notice that on probably his biggest fucking song ever, Doomsday, right? He got a bar that goes, right above my government Dumole, marked or unmarked graves. Who's to say?
Yeah.
So, the Dumole part is a play on words because his name is Dumole,
Yeah.
but it's also a play on words saying Doom will lay.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking shit, bro.
But that's the thing. Everybody, it's like his music is almost as significant as like as you get older, you're wiser, so you go through a lot more shit. Doom's music is like Doom and Hove's music is like that to me. Where it's like as you get older, the music that you understood when you were a kid is not what it actually is. When you get older, you then go through life and then you're like, oh, this is what this nigga meant when he said this shit. And it's almost like a book that keeps drawing, but you read it at your own pace. Whereas like somebody could be on a chapter 50. And you can be on chapter 2, but regardless, the chapters don't end as far as you keep going.
Yeah, there's just so much
it's so much on Doom. The significance that Doom has had on, I'll say, us creatively is like too impactful for even saying words. I feel the same way about Doom as I feel about Hove or Pharrell. It's just like he was on a whole nother wavelength. Like his whole mission was just to make dope shit and like not be commercial like niggas, and everybody loved Doom. Like as you can see, like when everybody talked about it.
Yeah, we did see a lot of fucking support from like even from a lot of people that I didn't expect. When I was like, yo, you knew, not that you knew about Doom too, but like you had the same amount of admiration and respect for this person,
like
this
artist. With Doom, it was undeniable. Like it's just the integrity, the morals that he had was like, nigga, I'm doing shit on my terms. Fuck whatever you niggas say. I can make money doing this shit. Not only that, nigga, I could host Cartoon Network. What was he the host? Not Cartoon Network. What's the shit?
The Adult Swim.
The Adult Swim shit. I can do like beats and put out music through like different avenues. It's just like good art is gonna make it regardless.
You know, it's another thing I liked. You know how like maybe like a Twitter account will post this and this artist sold this amount. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And the comments will be like, who the fuck is that, right? Yeah. When those same accounts tweeted about MF Doom passing, and you know, you still got the same comments. They're like, MF who and who's that? Yeah. I kind of felt happy because like, yo, you're about to experience something great if you don't know who MF Doom is. And like, you about to find out some shit.
The experience of listening to Doom for the first time is like the experience that people say that they get when they first smoke. Like I'll never reach that first high again. I'll never be as high as how I was the first time.
If that's the case, then Doom is like meth.
Doom is like heroin, nigga. Like that shit is like you like once you would never get the first time to listen to Doom again, or just like uncover all the shit that he has done. Which he was
yo, I just got to the episode of Snowfall where they make crack.
Hey, we'll get to that. But yeah, it's so much shit to unpack. Whether it's Mad Villainy, Operation Doomsday, Food, all the beat shits that he did, the Dilla shit, the fucking Madlib shit. Like, Fine Lotus said that he had a collab coming up with Doom soon. I hope more music is to come of what happens. Like we were just speaking about this on the last episode. Can we like? Just for the sake of it,
get Doom
Stocks, can we get that? I know it's done, but like, that's the thing. It's always done on Doom's terms. So I don't think a lot of people are going to put out any music that they had. Because it's been rumored for a while that Mad Villainy 2 was ready, but if Doom didn't give the stamp to put it out, then if it's done and Doom gave the stamp, he just wants to, wait and, write for the right time, I think Madlib will put it out. But if Doom was still working on Mad Villainy, I don't think this will be a situation like Primo did with Gangstar and shit like that. I don't think it'll happen. I think like everybody respects his Doom's anonymity too much.
Especially the way they made the first Mad Villain. If that's how they made the second one, then it's probably super done.
It's done. It is 100% done. But like you know how it is. Like anybody who knows how the first Mad Villainy was made, Doom is still putting on his stamps on it. He's putting all the comic book shit and and like it's like I don't know. It was just it was very ironic how all of this came to light and how it came about, but it was all on Doom's turn, bro. The Mad Villain, he does everything on his turn. So like it's not even a sad day for me when I heard it. It was more like, this nigga is like the illest nigga to ever walk this motherfucking earth, my nigga. So like, it's more of a celebration to me, just like everybody else was celebrating him with like, you got Mos Def did covers of All Caps, and I think he did a cover of something else too, like just to pay homage to Doom.
Yeah, Lupe too.
Lupe did the freestyle, like basically, mimicking Doom, like not mimicking, but like
rapping his style,
trying to rap in Doom's style, and that showed me so much, because like what I think of Lupe as a fucking artist, and then what I think of Doom as an artist. I think Lupe gets it, but when he tried to display the same shit as Doom to me, it was like somebody trying to be Doom. Like I don't think his style could ever be duplicated. Like that's exactly what the fuck it
even Lupe
like.
was like a phenomenal artist in that same way.
That's what I'm
saying. You
could
tell. It's like, yo, it's just,
couldn't
do
what he does. Like, and a bunch of artists could do a lot of shit that other artists do, because you see the music all the time. Somebody starts something and they find a way to do the pocket. Nobody does Doom shit. Who can rap like this nigga, bro? I think Earl gives the best, like the closest to me is Earl to me. Like the way that Earl patterns his rhymes is like, you can clearly tell, like
stacks words on top of each other. It was kind of humorous to see, like when his album came out, he said he basically said something akin to like, yo, do you guys have to keep comparing me to MF Doom and Mad Villain? Do you know nothing more about music?
Pretty much, like. And
then when Doom passed, Earl turned around and he was like, I'm just happy I was even like put in the same sentence as him.
100%. Because like the thing is, me, like, I love Earl as a rapper, but he's nothing close to Doom, because Doom is like, to me, like, I've always said, the creator of the product is the most innovative, intelligent person. The person that then expounds on the product is not to say that you can't do great things with it. It's that it took so much to create something out of nothing that it makes it so unique to me, rather than just like, okay, Air Force One's already made. You can make a dope Air Force One, but the silhouette to me is what the classic is. Like the silhouette of Doom is what it is.
LL Cool J is the greatest rapper of all time.
Not the greatest rapper of all time, but it's dope to me for people who didn't have rap music or hip hop music, and they created that shit. It's completely different. Like it's like you expounded on it, and like it needs to be expounded.
But it was
on
already there.
Yeah, it was all. What you mean it was already there?
No, I'm talking about the people who just expounded on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I give those people the most credit of like people who started the like the runs, the flows, everything like that. That's the thing. Like I give it the most credit. So like Doom took a genre of music that had already been popping, and like the industry were trying to commercialize like crazy. And I'm gonna do the complete opposite. Like I'm gonna make it to where like hooks of my I'm not even gonna do hooks. One, I'm not gonna mix my shit. My drums are gonna sound mad gritty, and I'm gonna make it so hard for you to follow along with my music that you have to fuck with it to fuck with me.
Yep, you gotta read this shit, basically.
Yeah, like it is.
And I'm gonna put 2 minutes of cartoons in the beginning and end.
And the funniest shit about it is too, it's like he made the music so you couldn't sing along to it. Because like in the interviews that he spoke about that shit, is that he was like, I was trying to outbeat the listener to the point where you couldn't figure out what I was gonna do next. And when I first listened to Doom, I'm like, this nigga is so unorthodox. Like he's just throwing words. It's like he's on one side of the room and rapping, and then he goes to the other side of the room and throws a word from there, and like, oh, you missed this though.
Yeah, one of my favorite things, I forgot what song it is, but it is on Mad Villain, where he ends the bar with like a saying that everyone says, and then he changes the last word at the very end.
Just to fuck with you. Yeah. That's the Mad Villain, bro. But like I said, man, it's a celebration to Doom. Rest in peace, Doom. I want to make a Doom tribute playlist or some shit like of our favorite Doom records. But to me, it would be like every record. I'll try to keep that shit within like 20 records or like 15 records. But that's just a celebration of Doom. Rest in peace, Doom.
Mad love to the super villain.
Facts. And everybody who was so in tune with Doom, Mad Lib, fucking Alchemist, rest in peace Jay Dilla, Guru, all the niggas, Preem, fucking Bobito, who put out Doom's first record, and it's on the end of that shit. Like, Rhyme Like Diamonds is one of the illest beats of all time. So like that shit is the illest shit. Like just the celebration of Doom, nigga. We gonna continue that shit. We never gonna stop talking about Doom because we didn't stop talking about Doom when he was alive. So that shit ain't gonna change nothing. But I guess we can transition this as much as we can to something else. Fuck it, let's go to Snowfall.
Oh yeah, perfect. Some bullshit to talk about.
It's not bullshit. I love that show, nigga. What episode you on?
9.
Of the first season?
Yeah, the first season.
Oh, you ain't even reached. Oh
nah.
Man, this nigga's still on the. Oh man.
I'm like still super early on. Like so far, the craziest thing that happened is when shout out Carvel. He made Lenny his booty bandit.
What episode is this? What?
Remember, okay, so this is very early on. Franklin gets his first kilo. He gets robbed by Lenny and Ray Ray.
Spoiler for everybody.
Yo, it's the first season.
Okay, so you're on episode 9.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Do you want me to tell you the latest thing that happened?
Yeah, what recently have happened? Because I haven't watched episode 1 in forever. I mean, season 1 in forever. I gotta rewatch all this.
Basically, Teddy McDonald, the CIA agent or whatever, he's fake helping Shorty find the body of the girl, of the missing girl, and like Franklin and Leon and other dude just not invented, but they just got crack. Yeah, and they're selling the crack now. And it's obvious that dude is a super fiend. Like the one in his friend group is gonna be like the ill crackhead. So.
Oh, you talking about the nigga? You talking about the rich dude?
What rich dude?
His friend who you said is a super fiend. Yeah, he rich. The white boy.
No, not the white boy. Not the white boy. Not the white boy.
I mean,
he has a super fiend. The one who always wears the Kango bucket hats.
Kango bucket hats.
Yo, he's the third friend.
All right.
He's the third guy. Yeah.
Dude, there's so much to come. That you don't even fucking know this. Like the thing that
Leon just got shot by Lenny. There we go.
Leon just got shot by Lenny.
Yo, is there so much shit that happens?
Dude,
that doesn't even matter.
Like you are reaching like the surface. This is like listening to 2 Doom records. You're reaching the surface level of what this show gets so much better as you keep going. But yeah, no. The first time that I watched the show, I was like, this show could be something. And by the time I ended with season 1, I'm like, this show is something, my nigga.
When does Oso die?
Who?
Gustavo Oso, the wrestler.
Oh, the wrestler nigga? Yeah. I'll let you find that out by yourself. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll let you find that out by yourself. But
so he definitely got capped by fucking Pedro or something.
I'll let you find that out by yourself.
He definitely was like, yo, only I can fuck my cousin. Haha.
But okay, you're on episode 9. If you continue watching this, by next time you'll be like midway through season 2.
I've been doing like 1 episode a day, so probably.
So the one thing that I like about this show a lot. So first of all, this is real events, but they just don't say it's real events because it's about somebody else's story that they don't want to get sued by, which has already happened. This
it's
show
about
is
LL Cool J, right?
No, it's about fucking Freeway Ricky. But this show is just so good, like with every little detail, my nigga. The fucking shots, the music choices that they use for this.
No, the music is fire.
The clothes, like the way that they made LA look like it was the 80s is like they went through all the stops with this shit, and like the shots, it was crazy.
The hairstyles is nuts,
crazy, fam, crazy. The like if you just look at it through details of like when he goes into his uncle's crib and like look at all the
fucking beads.
Yeah, look at the house, look at the stereo, look at the shoes that he's wearing, the Jerry curl, how they talk, like what they're talking about. Like it's so much more to that show than what it is, but that show to me is like my favorite show on TV as of now. I don't think there's a better show.
You know what moment for me solidified or like told me or signified to me that this show was going to be amazing?
It's going to be some stupid ass event.
It had Bokeem Woodbine in it.
Bokeem Woodbine?
Yeah, he plays a character called Knees.
I'm going to have to go through these characters because I'm going to have to rewatch this shit. I'm definitely rewatching this shit. It's on Hulu, right?
Yeah, you're just telling me that Knees isn't a really important character.
Fam, it's been so long since I watched this. It could be very much of a fucking good character. It's just
Is Franklin even an important character?
This nigga. This show, I'm telling you,
okay. First of all, like when does Franklin stop being pussy?
It happens. I'll tell you that
all
much.
Right,
it
cool.
happens. It happens.
Because like I'm tired of him like just standing there looking stupid when shit happens.
See, I'm going through the episodes now of like the season 1, and I'm starting to see faces again, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know who the fuck you're talking about now. I see a lot of this show. Okay, all right. I'm definitely getting to where you are. By the way, I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the best characters on there is Leon.
Yeah, he's cool.
The Fro dude, telling you. The way
he's definitely the more Aggie one.
The way they develop that character is, nigga, oh my god. Wait until you get to a certain point. I can't wait till you get to like the nitty gritty of it so we could really talk about
I bet he turns into a super Black Panther and tries to take Franklin down.
I can't wait till we get to talk about what this show really, really is, especially when you get to like when you finish season 2, you're gonna be like, oh, this is the best shit. Like this is one of my favorite shows all time. Like,
season 4 is coming out soon, right?
Season 4 is coming out in spring. That's why I'm gonna rewatch everything right now.
All right, but that's why I'm watching now because I heard it was good. A new season's coming out, so I was like, bet, perfect.
Nigga said, I like how you said, yo, I heard this show is good. You ever heard of this shit? I'm like, nigga, I told you that like it's episode 3, season 2 to watch this shit. This shit's amazing, my nigga.
That was a while ago. Yo, you know what's crazy? We probably didn't get season 5 of Snowfall before season 3 of Atlanta.
I said that happens. I didn't think we were gonna get season 4 of Atlanta because this was directed by John Singleton. He passed last year.
R.i.p.
But season
a few episodes were directed by Hero.
I think a majority of season 4 was already done. So all they went back for was recuts and like little shit. So like I know season 4 is still gonna be good, but that season 5, because I know season 5 is coming, because I know they don't wrap that up in season 4. I want to see what that season is gonna be like.
You think season 5 could be the last one though?
I'll say maybe. Because like I think you could do so much with the story, but like if you want this show to be like up there with The Wire, Sopranos, and all that shit, it has to end in like 2 seasons. It has to end maybe 5 or 6. It has to end there. Unless like y'all just keep writing phenomenal shit, but then I can see shows really fuck up when they start to get a lot bigger. And plus like this dude is actually like Franklin is actually a really good actor. Like if you see him on other shit, he's a really, really good actor. So like I think that, you know,
what else is he in? Because
he has a new movie coming out with it's like some war movie I think that he has coming out that I've seen clips of in it, but like I just like him as an actor. I think he's a really good actor. But as far as other shit that he's in, let me see, I don't know. But I just know from this show, like this nigga's a really good actor. He's in Black Mirror, The Twilight Zone, some show called Farming. So he isn't in much, but I'll give my stamp on this nigga that like he's gonna be one of like the better actors from our period of time.
Let's fucking go. Him and fucking Raekwon from Wu-Tang.
I love that. That's a person that I can say, just like Franklin, they have the same passion for acting, and the projects that they choose are really dope projects. But I can see Franklin going more commercial than Raekwon.
Nah, we gotta find his name. Hold on.
It's Shameik Moore. That's his name.
Shameik Moore. There we go.
Moore. Yeah, that nigga's super ill. Them 2 niggas right there is like some of the best actors that I've seen in a while, and I'll put my stamp on. But like, if y'all haven't watched Snowfall, like, go watch that shit, cause like, that's definitely gonna be talked about, and way more into depth than Barry to me. That show, it's just what like the meaning of all that show and like the shit, like it's crazy.
Yo, I forgot about Barry already. I can't even tell you what that shit's about. All I know is about some dude. He wants to act, and
you already met the Jerusalem niggas.
The Israel niggas. In like the first episode, shout out Avi.
Shout out Avi, my nigga. Watch that shit. That's
the man's right there. Yo, if you introduce me to a character by him putting a bulletproof vest on another character and be like, yo, let me shoot you, you already goated. You already goated.
Watch. I'm telling you, this show gets so much better. And I'm not even hyping it because I know that it's gonna justify what it is. Because it's good. It's good.
Some dude, the guy who he shot, Avi, right, was fucking dying like on his backyard. And Teddy was like, yo, you should take him to the hospital. Like, who the fuck are you, fucking doctor? Dude's clearly dying. He's clearly having a very bad time.
I mean, bro, like it's just a good depiction of what that character's supposed to be.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's a good depiction of Jewish people. I was about to say, come on.
Look, if you wildin', why the fuck would I even say that shit?
I don't know. It's 2021. We didn't even talk about it being a new year. You got any goals, resolutions?
I don't do resolutions, my nigga.
Oh, you gonna stay you the whole way?
I ain't staying me the whole way, but I ain't waiting for a new year to do new shit.
What are you waiting for then, bro?
I don't wait. That's the point. I don't wait.
You woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna just go.
Pretty much. Lemaire, aim, new 2021.
You didn't even ask me if I had any New Year's resolutions. Or like,
this nigga, I don't care. Like, what the fuck? You talking about a nigga who gets annoyed from people telling him Happy New Year, my nigga. Like, how long are you gonna keep telling me Happy New Year?
Alright, yeah, when's the cutoff? When do I have to start telling people?
Stop telling me the 3rd, my nigga. Like, I'm cool. I ain't telling niggas Happy New Year
because
anyways.
Look, what it is it's based on, like, when you see them. Like, if it's someone you speak to regularly, but let's say, like...
First of all, if it's somebody that I speak to regularly, my nigga, I'm not telling you Happy New Year's. I'm not dapping you up. None of that shit, nigga. I see you every day.
But look, if they say Happy New Year's, you're not saying it back?
Nah, man. Nigga, you act wild, we've been doing this podcast for so long, and you act like
you wild. Dude.
You bring information to get an answer out of me, and then get surprised by that information.
Me and you speak only once a week during this. That's it.
That's a lie.
Like, I'm finding out who you are with the audience.
This nigga's a liar. I can go through this whole text message thread, and I would say now that we started to do the podcast like more seriously, we talk way more often than we did before. When we first
text don't count. Text don't count.
You want me to call you, nigga? I don't call nobody. Fuck out.
But I'm saying text don't count, and getting to know someone, they don't count in relationships. I can be texting. Hold on, I'm gonna shut up.
Exactly, my nigga. So, Uniqlo new collection. They got a spring summer 21. I like the pants on here. That's pretty much I would say. I think this has ran its course with me. Like, it's pretty much the same shit over and over.
Yeah, but if it's gonna be the same thing over and over again, like I can appreciate that, because when it's time for me to get pants again in a few years or like however long, I have a trustworthy source where, like, all right, I know I can get my pants from here, but it's just not topic worthy anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not topic worthy, because, like, you know what you're gonna get from that.
Facts.
A brand that we haven't talked about. I like the pants a lot. A brand that we haven't talked about in a while, and I see that I put the fucking wrong link on here for that shit, is the Human Made. Human Made got some new collection. Hold on, let me find it so I can put it in there for you. Pause.
I can't believe Human Made is already a Japanese heritage brand.
I mean, Human Made's how old is it? How old is Human Made?
Less than 10 years.
Well, yeah, it's not a legacy brand yet. It's a legacy brand because Nigo's attached to it.
They be putting up 4 pieces, and then the rest of the inventory is just other brand shit, and they be like, all right, enjoy.
I mean,
have a nice day.
That's what BBC was. If you ain't know that. I
mean, yeah, but I'm not comparing it to say what's better. One's like a negative. I'm just like,
is there?
I just don't know. Like Human Made's another brand where, like, at the same time where I know what I'm gonna get, I don't know what's going on at all.
Human Made Spring Summer 21 collection 2. That I do agree with you there. Like,
yeah, I can always count on fucking Nigo to put a hamburger on some shit.
Yeah, but like, okay, I can always count on Nigo to give me some wild shit, but then he gives me some really subtle, good product shit too. Like, he has some shit that's like really loud, because like I feel like Japanese fashion is that. It's like I don't get to express myself in any other facets in my culture, because everything is like dimmed down for the most part. That it got to be expressed through clothes, but the thing that I like a lot on here is that slide number 11. I like that jacket a lot. But
this fucking Human Made duck jacket,
yeah,
fire.
But he's done that before. See, the thing is with me and you is that we'll say like, okay, this is okay, whatever. But then when we go into the store and be like, oh, what's this? And it's like, oh, this shit's human made. This shit is hard. Then we see the price and it's like, oh, nah, nigga, I'm not paying $700 for this jacket. And then
it's
we
not
leave.
that hard.
Yeah. See, cause like even that, like you can look at the parka that he has on size 15. That shit's hard. It's just a human made heart, navy blue, solid. Like it's a clean look. Like I fuck with human made shit.
You're not gonna give us your real take on human made and Nico and what you think about the Japanese government?
You went way too far. I don't even know where you're trying to get at. I fuck with Nico. I think Nico still be shitting on niggas, as you will see. Is what's gonna be my promo for the podcast tomorrow. Nico be shitting on niggas in different levels, my nigga. Different levels. We'll continue this shit. Then we'll talk about one more thing. We out. Lego does a botanical collection.
Fire. I don't care.
Super
this is super
fire.
This is
super,
extremely
super
fire. I'm so glad that we're talking about this. I love this.
I thought of this for you. I was like, this nigga should put this shit in his crib because it looks hard. It don't look whack. That's the thing with me. Like it's made from plant-based plastic. So you can.
I'm hyping this shit up. This is fire.
You can get wifey to buy it because it's made out of plant-based plastic. Like this shit is so hard to me because it's an innovative way of doing something. Like this is super hard to me. Like it's see, I don't really fuck.
It's out already.
Yeah,
I don't stock.
I was about to say I'm gonna cop some of this shit, but I don't like Legos and like shit like that, whatever. But like they have now found a way to like get the Lego
aesthetic into real life shit, man.
Exactly. They got niggas who bought Legos when Legos was first out to now buy shit when they're older.
Yeah,
this shit
it's
is
basically
hard.
They're branching into like, all right, we have like a product that's made for kids.
Yeah.
But if we just tweak it a little bit, it's gonna appeal to multiple audiences. This is that when they do the fucking dioramas of like Lego style famous TV sets.
I'm still waiting on that Seinfeld one.
It just works. Yeah. I keep waiting. It just works.
I know, because there's a lot of avenues that have to be, and a lot of niggas that got to be broken out before that. But nah, this shit is this shit is definitely dope. Like I'm specifically buying this shit. Like I'm putting this shit right now. It's notify me when this shit is in stock, so like I can cop this shit. Or if anybody has that shit, hit us up through fucking.
Oh, word! I've got
DM.
Breaking news.
What?
The Instagram handle has changed.
To?
It is no longer AB__dash because I changed it because motherfuckers kept calling me ab dash. It is now A.B.dash.
I don't think the dot goes after the B though.
It's to separate the because then I'll just be A dash.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I gotta separate the B and the dash.
Yeah, so you can hit up A.B.dash. Or
my nickname's gonna be B dot.
or you can hit us up through any Telatalk on any fucking platform. We on everything.
Oh yeah, shout out Telatalk.
But yeah, this shit is super dope. This is what I mean when like how to evolve something like, and they got the bonsai joint too, right under that shit. The bonsai Lego, that shit is hard. The bonsai tree. The only thing about it is, I hope this comes together because I'm not spending that time to put this shit together. Nah, bro,
you gotta put it together. You didn't see it comes in 756 pieces, and
that's OD, fam. That's OD.
Yo, you got little cousins, put them to work.
Hell, no, them niggas bite them shits and shit like I'm cool, nigga. Chewing all them shits.
Them shits. How old are they?
Well, you said little cousins, my nigga. What you want me to get my like adult cousins?
If you younger than me, you my little cousin. I don't care if you.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna get no nigga who's 20 years old and be like, yo, build me this fucking Lego set, my nigga. Like,
you gotta abuse your authority a little more. You gotta empower yourself.
This shit is super clean. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm definitely getting the bonsai one for the crib. I'm definitely getting that. That shit is so hard. Matter of fact, after we get off this podcast, I'm gonna find who has some of these shits and I'm copying these shits. Like simple. Like that shit is so ill. So ill. Like I fuck with that heavy.
You can get the PS5 and the Lego flowers in a reseller bundle.
You said what?
You can get the PS5 and these Lego flowers in a reseller bundle.
Yeah, facts.
And a pair of Yeezys.
I guess we'll end this off here because I really don't want to talk about the Dior Stussy shit after we talk about some fly shit like that. So, Shake Shack, and you already know my feelings on that shit. That shit is...
Oh, yo, the Shake Shack
new
Korean
sandwich.
fried chicken?
Korean fried chicken sandwich, and then they got a black sugar vanilla shake, too, and then they did the chicken nuggets, too, I think.
Yo, I'm out. You want some?
I literally was by that area today to get some Shake Shack, but the thing is, I'm eating clean because I'm gonna do some shit soon. So
hey, this man fucking.
Nigga, I ain't talking no fucking nigga. But for those who don't know, like a Korean fried chicken is like huge. Like Koreans, like I think they said that Korea ate like 6.8 million pounds of like fried chicken last year, some shit like that.
Shout out.
So like, I saw this come up and I'm like, yo, this is gonna be ill. So it's like a Korean style fried chicken. They do like a teriyaki sauce on it, and they finish it off with some kimchi, and then they got the kanjao chicken bite shit too, and I think they got a new sauce with it too. That shit is super fly. Like I fuck with that shit. I see this shit is almost like the Lego shit to me.
Yeah, shout out the black sugar vanilla shake. You piqued my interest.
100%. I'm gonna have to try that shit. So basically, it's molasses if it's black sugar.
Basically, yeah, but still fire. I'm there. I'm sold. I gotta read the comments on this shit. It's probably just mad fucking pig emojis. Nope, they love it.
Damn, that's crazy. We gotta go try it now. These hating ass niggas like it. We gotta go. But that's it. Like, I guess we start off the year with a fucking phenomenal episode. Telatalk season 13, episode 1. We out.
Peace.
Stiggity.
Mic check.